Welcome back to Double Take Debate, guys. A discussion about the NFL today. The Week 15 was played with only the Monday night game tonight, and it seems like an appropriate time to start talking MVP of the league. Three names seem to have cropped up a lot recently, being Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Adrian Peterson. Now, for me, there's a standout winner in this, but I'll go through the two people that I think won't get it, but have a good shout. Peyton Manning, first and foremost, I don't think should get it. The Denver Broncos were a good team last year with Tim Tebow at quarterback. They were a good team. The defense is solid. They've got stars in that defense like Von Miller. You know, proven cornerbacks like Champ Bailey. They're a very, very, very good team. Not on just offense, they have some offensive potential, which obviously Peyton Manning's brought the most out of, but they were there to begin with. Now, I know he's come off a gruesome neck surgery. He had a whole year to rest, to look at the game, to analyse things, and come back for again throw over 4,000 yards, be one of the league leaders in touchdowns to interceptions, completion ratio, wins. They're on a mean streak right now, the Broncos. They're going to steamroll into the playoffs. But I think they'll fall short. I don't think they'll reach the Super Bowl. I think the fairy tale won't go quite as planned. But a great season for Peyton Manning. Something we all knew he had in his locker if he was healthy. That was never the question mark, his talent. It was that if he was healthy. But a great season. Tom Brady, after a loss last night to the San Francisco 49ers, admittedly they nearly came back 41-34. They were getting beat 31-3 at one point. So a good effort, which you'd expect from the New England Patriots. But I don't think Brady's done quite enough. I know he's thrown next to no interceptions. He's at 4 or 5 for the season, closing in on 30 touchdown passes. He's been amazing, as Brady always has. But his offense in general, the whole offense is just stunning. Wes Welker, Gronkowski and fit, Aaron Hernandez, the emergence of Stephen Ridley, a genuine run game. I know Brady hasn't thrown as much as he has in recent years. They've gone to ground and pound on more of occasion because they have a legitimate running out in Stephen Ridley, with Danny Woodhead still contributing and others. You know, they have a rotation there, but Stephen Ridley's the #1 guy now, which they haven't had in a very long time. And the defense has improved. It hasn't great. The secondary had a patch where everyone was injured and it was awful. But they are a decent team. I just don't think they've done quite enough, and the loss to the 49ers last night definitely hurt their cause. And the guy I think that should win it was Adrian Peterson. It's been said time and time again, he was meant to miss close to 10 months to a year with an ACL MCL tear. He came back within 6 to 7 months to training camp. He returned to be the league's best rusher. He's closing on an Ed Dickinson's rushing record of over 2,100 yards. He's closing in on it. He needs 146 average the next 2 games. I think he'll do it. I think he's a man on a mission. And what makes it more impressive, he's the only option with Percy Harvin out on this Vikings offense. He's rushed for, in the last 9 games, more yards than Christian Ponder's thrown for as the quarterback. That is insane, and he's doing it unbelievably well. Last night he rushed for an 82-yard touchdown run, 212 total yards against the Louis Rams, who are a good defense this year. He's tore up the Bears. He's tore up anyone you put in front of him. Anyone you put in front of him, good defense, bad defense. I think he has to be the MVP of the league this year. The comeback is amazing. I know medicine has advanced. Jamal Charles is having a great rushing year. He's come back from an ACL tear down in Kansas City. But what Adrian Peterson is doing is special. We always knew he was special, but this is just incredible. It's looking like he's going to be his best statistical year, and this is coming off an ACL MCL tear, potential career-threatening injury. A brilliant year for All Day. Next year will be All Day 2K. It's going to be brilliant. What a runner. What a season. And I'm thinking the Vikings might make the playoffs. Just what a great, fantastic year for him. But what just to mention on the side note here, what a crazy Sunday, Week 15. You know, we had people throwing up turkeys, 41-0, 31-0. Peterson going off, upset victories. It was just a great weekend, as always in the NFL, but that's my vote. Adrian Peterson for MVP, and I think he's just had an absolutely phenomenal year. I think he has to win it, and everyone else isn't. I don't think it's close. I think it's Peterson and then everyone else. But love to know what you guys think. Double Take Debate. Stay tuned.